Day 35. Defense pushes for dismissal amid Deutsche Bank testimony. Former President Donald Trump faces a consequential $250 million civil lawsuit in New York, challenging his personal fortune and real estate empire's integrity. Accused by New York Attorney General Letitia James and top Trump Organization executives, the trial centers on a decade-long alleged scheme involving fraud and misrepresentation to inflate Trump's net worth for favorable loan terms. With the judge's prior ruling on fraudulent valuations, the trial now seeks to determine the extent of the defendant's actions and potential penalties. Despite vehement denials, Trump contends that the alleged valuations reflect his business prowess. The trial unfolds as a critical examination of Trump's financial web, promising insights into his legacy and business standing. Judge Engoron remains skeptical as trial unfolds. In a strategic move, former President Donald Trump's lead attorney, Christopher Kise, urged the New York judge overseeing Trump's civil fraud trial to dismiss the lawsuit based on testimony from a high-ranking Deutsche Bank executive. Kise emphasized that the bank had conducted its own due diligence, suggesting that the lenders were satisfied with the information provided. However, Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Arthur Engoron expressed skepticism about the motion, highlighting that lender satisfaction doesn't necessarily absolve any potential violation of statutes. Engoron had previously ruled that Trump fraudulently inflated his net worth on statements sent to Deutsche Bank and other entities. Despite Trump's previous attempts to secure a directed verdict, Engoron's remarks indicated a challenging path for such a resolution. Deutsche Bank testimony unveils battle of financial integrity. In the ongoing civil fraud trial against former President Donald Trump, New York Attorney General Letitia James contends that covenants on Deutsche Bank loans required Trump to maintain a minimum net worth of $2.5 billion, a stipulation allegedly violated during periods when Trump's actual wealth was below the mandated threshold. Despite Deutsche Bank's credit reports incorporating conservative adjustments to Trump's net worth based on the financial statements provided by his company, the Attorney General asserts that crucial information was withheld, impacting the bank's assessments. Under questioning by Trump's defense attorney Jesus Suarez, Deutsche Bank executive William Williams stated the expectation for clients to provide accurate information, emphasizing that audited financial statements are not industry standard. However, the Attorney General's counsel, Kevin Wallace, seized on Williams' statement, arguing that it supported their case by emphasizing the expectation of truthfulness in financial submissions. Proceedings centered on Deutsche Bank executives. The sixth week of the civil fraud trial is currently centered on testimony from Deutsche Bank executives called by the defense. Trump's legal team aims to demonstrate that the bank, as a sophisticated and informed party, was content and satisfied with the information provided. Defense attorney Christopher Kise emphasized the international financial institution's extensive due diligence. Meanwhile, the trial took a significant turn with Deutsche Bank's vice president, Emily Peris, testifying about the bank's credit guidelines, and Rosemary Verblick, another managing director at Deutsche who played a key role in the bank's relationship with the Trumps, is anticipated to testify on Wednesday. Attorney Kevin Wallace reinforced the gravity of honesty in financial dealings, stating unequivocally that lying to a bank has been well established as impermissible. As the trial delves into Deutsche Bank's role as the primary lender to Trump and the Trump Organization from 2011 to 2021, Managing Director David Williams testified that he was unaware of any violations of covenants on the loan agreements during Trump's 17-year association with the bank. The case hinges on allegations by the New York Attorney General Letitia James that Trump misled lenders by inflating his net worth on financial statements. Despite Trump's legal team's efforts, the judge's cautious reception suggests a complex legal terrain ahead, as the trial unfolds against the backdrop of Trump's financial dealings with one of his major lenders. Emily Peris struggles to recall due diligence details. Former Deutsche Bank Vice President Emily Peris, a defense witness in Donald Trump's civil fraud trial, appeared hesitant to divulge details about the process of reviewing Trump's bank and brokerage statements from 2011 to 2014. Despite having physically examined the documents with a colleague and signing Deutsche Bank credit reports, Peris struggled to recall specific steps and details during her testimony. Defense attorney Jesus Suarez attempted to jog her memory by presenting a document outlining due diligence steps, including the review of personal tax reports and understanding ownership structures. However, Peris remained unresponsive, expressing uncertainty even about the identity of DT in the document, assumed to be Donald Trump. Trump's legal team indicated plans to abbreviate their remaining direct examination when Peris returns to the stand. Navigating murky waters in the Trump civil fraud trial. As Day 35 unfolded in the civil fraud trial against former President Donald Trump, the defense strategically urged Judge Arthur Engoron to dismiss the lawsuit based on Deutsche Bank executive testimony, emphasizing the bank's due diligence. However, Engoron's skepticism hinted at a challenging legal path ahead. Delving into Deutsche Bank's pivotal role, the trial examined New York Attorney General Letitia James' allegations of net worth inflation. Despite efforts by Trump's legal team, Engoron's cautious stance indicates a complex legal journey ahead. Testimonies from Deutsche Bank executives, notably David Williams and Emily Peris, added intricacies. Williams asserted ignorance of violations during Trump's 17-year association, emphasizing lender satisfaction, while Peris, a defense witness, struggled to recall due diligence details. The trial's trajectory remains uncertain, intensifying the battle of financial integrity as it unravels Trump's dealings with a major lender against a backdrop of legal intricacies. Thanks for watching. If you like it, comment and hit the like and share buttons. Subscribe for future videos.